In today's game, Joe is going to be playing the newly released Codex Imperial Knights, and Greg's going to be playing his Tau Empire. The two of them are going to be doing the Eternal War mission, retrieval mission, which I think we've been doing a lot recently. But it's a nice simple one with 4 objectives, each one of them worth 3 victory points. And then Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Linebreaker. So we can just get right into Joe explaining how the new Knight Codex works.
For my Imperial Knights, I just have a single detachment of them. It's for a super heavy detachment, so I'll have a total of 6 command points. I went and spent one of the command points already on the Imperial Knight Exalted Court stratagem. So because of that, I got to choose a second character in addition to the one that I get to choose by default. So for my 2 characters, I have the Knight Valiant and the Knight Ward. The Warlord trait I gave the Knight Valiant is the Iron Bulwark. So he gets a 4+ invulnerable save against ranged attacks instead of his normal 5+.
The Valiant's the new big guy?
Yeah. For the household, I'm running these as a Quester Mechanicus, and I'm running them as a House Tyrannus. So they get a 6+ to ignore wound as long as it's not a mortal. The second Warlord trait I chose on the Knight Warden is the Cunning Commander Warlord trait. So that I can reroll 1 hit roll, reroll damage roll, or saving throw made for him. And in my army's battle points, I gain an additional command point, so I'm back up to 6 after spending 1 to get a second character. The Valiant, he has his Conflagration Cannon, Thundercoil, Harpoon, 2 twin melter guns, like he comes standard with, and then I chose to give him the 4 Shield Breaker missiles and a single twin Siege Breaker cannon. The Knight Warden, I gave him a Avenger Gatling Cannon, a Thunderstrike Gauntlet, Melter Gun, Heavy Flamer, and a Iron Storm Missile Pod. And he is carrying my army's relic, which is the Endless Fury. It's a souped up Avenger Gatling Cannon. So it gets 2 additional shots, and any unmodified hit roll of a 6 made with it scores 2 hits instead of 1. For my third Knight, I have a Knight Errant with a Reaper Chainsword, Thermal Cannon, and Heavy Stubber. I've got a unit of 2 Omega Warglaives with melter guns on them, and then a newly built Omega Helverin with a melter gun on top. And both the Helverin and Valiant I just built, haven't even had time to prime them yet. And this is all I was able to squeeze in at 2,000 points. Because the Valiant's more than a quarter of the total army. So I still have some command points left to try and use some of their stratagems. They have one to bring a knight back if he doesn't explode immediately, which could hopefully be useful against Greg's Tau.
And then isn't there another one that one of the bigger knights can fight up levels on a ruin?
Oh yeah, it's Devastating Reach. So if he's within 2 inches horizontally and 6 inches vertically of the enemy unit, the charge is successful and he can attack, but he can't use his Titanic feat. And it can only be... So it's not any of the small guys, it's just any of the 3 bigger ones in my army, but they can assault any of the bottom 3 levels on any of the ruins. So it's just the top couple levels that are safe from them. But I only have 2 close combat weapons on any of them.
And now let's look at Greg's tower army.
Okay, so for the Tau today, I'm going to be running 2 detachments. A super heavy auxiliary detachment with the Storm Surge, and then a battalion. So just normal here. I'm going to be running Daleth Sept, which gives them the adaptive camouflage. So a unit with this tenant that does not mana strike, move, fall back, charge, pile in, or consolidate in its turn may claim the benefit of cover in the opponent's subsequent turn, even while they're in the open. So we'll move on to the army first before I do the Storm Surge. I've got a Fireblade Cadre with a Marker Light, or Cadre Fireblade. I've got a Commander in the XV-86 Cold Star. He's got the High Output Burst Cannon, the Missile Pod, Target Lock, and the Advanced Targeting System. He's got the Dynamic Mirror for his signature system. That's the Daleth one. He is also my Warlord. And I've got 5 squads of 5 Fire Warriors, each of them with a Sergeant with a Marker Light. I have a 3-man and a 2-man squad of Broadsides. They've all got the SMS and the High Yield Missile Pods and the Advanced Targeting Systems. I have a Skyray, and it's got SMS instead of the gun drones. And then I have a Ghost Keel Battlesuit with 2 Fusion Blasters, the Fusion Collider. It's got the 2 MV5 Stealth Drones. It's got a Shield Generator and Target Lock. And then lastly, we have the Storm Surge. So he's got the Cluster Rocket System, 4 Destroyer Missiles, 2 SMS systems. He's got 2 airbursting fragmentation launchers. For the main gun, I gave him the Pulse Driver Cannon. He's also got a Shield Generator, Counter Defense System, and Advanced Targeting System. So we'll see if I'll be able to take down one of those Imperial Knights.
So what's your Warlord trait?
The Warlord trait is the Kayun one, which is you can reroll failed hit rolls for your Warlord as long as they have not moved this turn. If they have moved for any reason, they lose this trait until the start of the next turn.
And then your Stealth Drones give you a total of -2 to be hit?
Yes. As long as they're within range of the Ghost Keel. And it only works on the Ghost Keel.
So deployment has just wrapped up.
So on the Imperial Knight side, because Greg, I had only 5 things to deploy. I just deployed along most of my deployment zone. I chose Dawn of War for our deployment type. And I have an objective here, one here, third one's here, and then the final one is over in the corner by the ruins. So I had to deploy all of my guys before Greg even finished deploying his Fire Warriors.
Yeah,
I
which
wasn't
is
sure what he was going to do.
Yeah, which is
so
why
I
you
just
have a goofy deployment
along. But the bigger knights have longer range on their firepower, so they can put shots in the stuff as they move up to get into charge range.
And you got anything going on, Greg?
I deployed all in a bubble so that when my commander blows his aura for the Kayun, everything will be in range to do it, except I put the Ghost Keel up on the flank. Hopefully I'll get turn 1, and I'll be able to get a decent shot off on Joe's flank. Maybe not, but at least I'll have to dedicate firepower to kill it. So we'll see if that was a good idea or not.
So the Tau bubble versus the line of knights.
That's right.
But Joe finished deploying first, of course. So he
Yes.
gets +1 to turn 1.
For the Imperial Knights.
Oh, I can't beat it, but I'll roll anyways. Oh.
You just saying how you wanted turn 1, Greg.
So
No, I did, but I can
will
still
take turn 1. You
Oh,
try and
I'm going to
seize.
attempt to seize.
Here we go. You haven't seized in like a year.
I seized.
Oh, no. Yeah, I seized on Joe not that long
Oh,
ago.
dude. I don't pay attention. I just thought it was a thing.
All right.
So the Ghost Keel might be in a precarious position over there.
Yes, it's true. But again, at least you'll have to expend firepower away from the rest of my army to kill it.
So let's see if Joe's able to kill it in turn 1.
Just finished up the Imperial Knights movement phase. I moved the Omegers a little bit, bringing them up so that their melter guns would be in range of the unit of 3 broadsides. The Helvern just moved slightly, keep it out of easy range of some of the units of fire warriors, but it's got sight on units of Tau over here. The warden moved a little to separate from Yamagers in case Greg blows one of them up, make it a little less likely I take damage from it. The Valiant, because it's out of range of anybody, with its main guns, I had it advance forward, so he won't be doing any firing this turn. And the Knight Errant, I'm sending after the suit over here. He'll try and shoot him, but failing that, he'll just try and charge in and take him out. I assume I'll be able to survive Greg's fusion overwatch. So, no psychic powers or anything, so it's right into the shooting phase.
If only there was a Psychic Knight.
I will start off with the Knight Errant firing its thermal cannon on the suit over there. So, he gets D6, 3, hitting on 5s, 1 hit. Toughness,
6 on the ghost Q.
so wounding on a 3. Wounds. Minus 4 AP.
Okay, so he'll be taking his 4+ invulnerable save. He makes it.
The Knight Warden in the center of the board will fire his Avenger Gatling Cannon. That's the Army's relic. Will fire onto the Sky Ray. And then the Iron Storm missile pod on his back will fire into the... It'll also fire at the Sky Ray. So do the Iron Storm first. So D6.
Toughness 7, just so you know, also on the Sky Ray.
Okay.
It's beefy.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. Minus 1 AP.
Okay.
Was this from the missile pod?
Yeah.
Oh.
So 3 up goes to a 4+. Makes it.
And then the Avenger Gatling Cannon. He gets 14 shots.
This is looking at the Endless Fury, right?
Yeah. So hitting on 3s. 6s causing 2 hits. There's 4 6s.
Nice.
Good job.
So I get 15 total
I'm
hits.
super happy.
I'm only wounding on 5s. 2.
All right, I like that.
Looks like this turn's not going very
Any
well.
negatives?
So far. Minus 2.
Okay. So 5+.
Aren't you in cover?
Oh, yes, for the Sept. You're right. It does have Sept. 1 goes through.
So 2 damage from that.
Okay. So it is down to 11 wounds.
And then the thermal spear from that warglaive will fire into the 3-man unit of broadsides. So it is D3 shots. 3. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s. 1 wound minus 4 AP.
On the broadsides?
Yep.
Okay, so that puts them at a 6, and then since they're in cover, they're at a 5, right?
Yeah.
Is that the math right? Okay. And that's 1 wound?
Yep.
Okay. 5 up. Makes it.
Other one will try and do the same thing. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Same thing.
And that's on to the 3-man squad, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay. Both go through. How much damage?
So D6 on the first one.
That's 5, so then it'll just kill one, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
And then the last bit of shooting will be the remaining Omegar. Will fire its weapon at this unit of Fire Warriors so I can try and get first blood before Greg destroys the Valiant.
Isn't there a stratagem that you can advance and shoot still? It might be worth it for your big guy.
I don't think he won't be in range with his main gun. He'd only be able to fire the missile and the back cannon, if there is.
Fire
might
the
be.
strike team. 5 men there.
There's only 4. I'm not seeing one. There might be, but it might be like a house-specific one or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, firing the Omegar autocannons at the unit of Fire Warriors.
The one on the left, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, cool.
2d3. 4. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 2s.
Isn't it a 2d3 per gun?
Oh yeah, it's got 2 sets. So, 2 wounds so far, and then the second set. 6 shots. Wounding on 2s. So it'd be 6 total wounds.
6 total saves, negative?
-1.
-1, so then they just still have their 4 up. Four die. Sergeant's still alive.
It was really close.
And that is all of my shooting. So the Knight Errant is going to declare a charge on the suit.
Okay, I shall overwatch. This is a ghost kill. Alright. So, the 2 fusion blasters. 1 hit. You're T8, correct?
Yep.
So I need a 4. I will spend a command point and re-roll that. No, of course. I still think it was worth it, though. And then the Fusion Collider. It's heavy D3. 2 shots. Nothing. Okay, bring it on in.
Charging in. That will not be enough.
Yes.
I will command point the
No! Roll the same thing like I did.
I did.
Yay!
So,
For the greater good.
so leadership test on the
To avoid first blood, I'm going to burn the 2 command points.
Alright. So that's the end of my turn. Pretty much didn't do...
Killed the broadside, 4
Killed-
Fire Warriors.
I'm probably going to lose 1 knight now, since I completely failed to do any damage to the Cold Star.
See, I could roll really bad, too.
So Knight Errant's probably dead, or if not dead, it's going to be down to his lowest threshold.
Well, I mean, Greg has the firepower, but like he'd have to roll. Well, no, he does get to roll 2d6 for the damage. So yeah, he's probably dead.
Start of the Tau turn, I declared Kaiyan, so everything in this cluster is going to be able to benefit from it. But I'm going to go over to the Ghost Keel and start off with that, so I don't forget anything. Firing on the Knight. He did not move or anything, so he's taking no penalties. So first I'll fire the 2 fusions. Looking for 4 pluses. One hit. Nothing. And now the Fusion Collider. Be a D3. That's 2 shots. And no hits.
Wow.
So that was awesome. He did really well. He did almost as well as the Knight did against him.
That Knight is totally dead right.
Yeah, I know. So, now onto the big cluster of guys, since we fired... So now it's onto the Marker Light chain reaction. So just this first guy, just measuring distance on him because I forgot. So, Marker Light onto the big... what is it, a Valiant?
That's a warden.
A Warden?
The unpainted guy.
The unpainted guy.
Oh, that's a Valiant.
Valiant, okay. So, the solo guy onto the Valiant. He hits. It's got 1 Marker Light. I'm going to just grab these for Marker Light. Nice. The second group of guys is going to fire... I don't think they can see him, so they will fire onto the other one, the Marker Light, and then they will fire their pulse rifles onto the armature. Marker Light first. Hits. Him. And then 4 shots. Nothing, of course.
Did you reroll to hit?
No. One wound.
3 up. Good.
Okay. Yep. All right, and then the last squad in the front line will fire its Marker Light onto the Valiant, and then the rest of the squad will fire onto the armature, whatever you call them.
Armchair.
Marker Light. Nope. Guns.
Did you reroll to hit?
No, I forgot the Marker Lights can, but I will. But all the shots are going to have to re-go too. So, since I missed with everything, the Marker Light will then reshoot. And it does hit, so it's got 2 on it. And still nothing on the armature. I just saw how bad that one was. And then these guys might be out of range for the armature, but not for the Marker Light. Yes. So this guy here will fire his Marker Light onto the one that only has 1. He hits. So it has 2. And then the last guy on top is going to fire at the Valiant.
You already have 2 Marker Lights on him.
Yep,
Okay.
but if I hit again, I'm going to do the add D3 stratagem. He hits, and I will use my stratagem. Do you know where my... There it is. So it adds D3.
Wasn't it a D3 plus 1?
Yep. So it adds 1. So he's got 4. Right?
Yep. 4 and 2.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of it, but it's in there.
It's like
many
network Marker Lights or something.
Network
like that.
Marker Lights.
Is it just 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And then the Skyray will fire, I guess, both of... Well, it'll fire... Yeah, both of its Marker Lights onto him, and then it will fire its Seeker Missiles and SMS, if the SMS is in range.
What do the Seeker missiles do?
They crack missiles, essentially.
Yes. I'll give you the...
Okay, like they just crack missiles then.
Yeah,
Sorry.
strength 8, AP2, D3 damage?
D6,
Or
I
D6?
think.
Yeah, I think cracks D6. So he's got a 4-up invulnerable save because of your warlord trait, right?
Yeah.
Against shooting.
Yeah.
So yeah, Seeker Missile. Yeah, D6. Strength 8, AP -2, D6. So, first the marker lights. I split them, so let me reroll them. Against him. Did I split them or did I not?
No, you said both.
Okay,
Right?
then they both hit.
So up to 6.
So he's at max.
So it's +1 to hit now.
Yep. So now these 6 Seeker Missiles.
Although, I mean, it wouldn't apply to this shooting attack because it happens simultaneously.
Yes, but so no rerolls from that, but rerolls from Cayenne.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't get the +1 to hit
That's right.
from this.
But he's BS3, so isn't he?
Yes.
Because of the war gear. That was.
Well, no, the war gear is +1 to hit flying units, so he's not flying. But I thought he was BS3 and then gets that because against your Harlequins it's -1 then +1. But I could be wrong. Because a Hammerhead's a BS3 base.
Skyray, yep, 3+. So here we go. 3's re-rolling.
So these are your Seeker missiles?
Yep.
And you're firing them all?
All 6, yes. All hit. Looking for 4s. 3 go through.
4 up. Good.
All good. All right.
How many 4s did you get?
I think 1 and 5 and a 6.
I was wondering if your warlord trait completely saves them or not.
And now the SMS. Threes. Come on. Rerolling. I'll hit. I need 5s. One.
This is
Any AP?
No AP.
This is like the most advanced weaponry in Warhammer. You guys are doing nothing to
Is it
each
just
other.
1 damage?
Yep.
6 up. Good.
Okay. And now onto the broadsides. At the beginning of the game, I forgot to mention it, but I put Seeker Missiles on all my broadsides for the multi-damage stuff, so they will also be firing them. So, first off, let's see. This first squad is going to be out of range on its SMS, but they don't need line of sight. So the SMS will go onto the Armiger. And the high yield, I believe, can hit him. Yes. So,
And where are the Seeker missiles going?
the Seeker Missile will also go onto him. The unpainted. So first we'll do SMS on the small guy. These have the advanced targeting, so they will be AP -1. And here we go. Looking for 5s. Not bad. 3 at -1.
4 up. Failed 2.
Damage has been done to the Knights.
Is that how much damage?
Just
1 each.
So, takes 2.
Okay. High yield missile pods.
Can you mark him?
How many expect?
Onto the Valiant. +1 to hit, so looking for 3s. All hit. Looking for 5s. Two. And they are going to be -2 and D3 damage each.
4 up. Fails 1.
3.
6 up. Takes 2.
Okay. And now the Seeker Missile.
Alright, you shooting 2?
Oh, yes. Oh, that one hit because of the plus.
I know, you get a reroll, don't you?
Yeah. Both hit. Both wound.
4 up. I'll command point one of those.
Okay.
Still go stick.
So 2d6. Oh. 6.
Slightly below average, not bad then.
No.
Takes 5.
Okay. And then the other squad of broadsides will fire at him. They'll be able to shoot everything at him.
How many wounds is the Valiant down to, Joe?
It's down to 21.
Out of 28, right?
Yep.
So, SMS. I rarely have the over 5 marker lights on something. It's kind of nice having +1 ballistics talent to it. Especially when it's something tough enough that you're going to be shooting at it for a long time.
Well, hitting on 3s is Tau, and then re-rolling to hit.
Yeah.
Pretty unusual.
So, looking for 5s. So 4, and they'll be at -1.
4 up. Fails 3. Be single damage.
Mm-hmm.
6 up. Takes 1.
Oh my god. You're rolling decent on the Feel No Pains. You've saved like 4 or 5 so far?
Something like that.
And now the high yield. Looking for 3s. Rerolls for Kayan. Needing 5s. Ooh, that was bad. 1.
1 wound?
Yep. -2. D3 damage.
4 up. Failed.
2.
6 up. Takes 2 more.
Okay. Seeker missiles. Oh, 1 missed. Goes through.
4 up. Good.
You're good. All right, and now the
Big boy?
the storm surge. And then after it shoots, it's gonna anchor. Just because I'll probably forget to say it after. Yeah, so everything that it can fire is in range except for the air frag.
So you're firing everything at the Valiant?
Yep, everything that it can fire, including its destroyer missiles.
Yikes.
Is it worth 3 command points to give him a 3-up invuln?
I mean, I would have already done it if you were going to do that. And then, I mean, the destroyers do mortal wounds.
Man, not worth it. It's down to 18 wounds, so might survive. Might not. At this point.
Okay, first off, I'll fire the big cannon. The pulse driver. Heavy D6. 6.
Nice.
Yes, 4 plus, so it's 3 plus. Five hits. Strength 10, AP negative 4 from the targeting. So looking for 3s. 4 at negative 4.
4 up. Failed 1.
Okay. Damage D6. 5.
Not bad.
Takes 4.
And now the destroyer missiles. All hit. A unit hit by this weapon suffers D3 mortal wounds. So that works differently.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Then the seasons. Yeah.
So this weapon only hits on a 6, but I have the marker light. So D3 mortal wounds. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. I haven't command pointed for a reroll yet. I'll reroll that 1. Three. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mortal wounds. How many's he got left?
6.
Okay.
Still alive.
Yeah, I know.
You got your commander still.
I know, I do. I still have him.
Oh, yeah, you still have a bunch of guns on that guy still.
Yeah, but
Pods.
they're all weak.
It's true.
Oh, weak guns. But that doesn't mean I can't get lucky. So, now the cluster rocket system. First time I've ever used this. 4d6. 8. 11. 3s. And then I need 5s. And then it'll be at negative 1. Go.
4 up. Fail 2.
Okay. SMS. What do you got here? Looking for 5s. 2 at negative 1.
Fail both.
Okay, he's got 2 left.
Takes 1.
Okay,
3 left.
Commander, I think high yields out.
You didn't shoot your missile pods from him, did you?
Yes, I just shot the SMS.
Oh, I thought those were missile pods.
No, I did the 46 missiles first, and then that was the SMS.
Okay.
It doesn't have high yield. And then the air frag's out of range. So this is it. So I got the missile pod off of the commander. So I probably won't kill him, but at least I took him down a big way. But Joe's probably got a stratagem that he can use to fully heal him.
I think this is a stratagem. I don't know if he can use it that you use the top stat line for the turn.
Oh, that's hot. I have one of those too. So, missile pod. Oh, it's D3 damage though.
Yeah.
So, 2 plus, re-rolling. 2 hits. Looking for a 5. 1 at negative 2.
4 up. Good.
Oh, and that is it. That is the might of the Tau Empire's firepower.
You almost brought him down. Really close. It would be horrible if you did, though. We wouldn't even get to see him do anything.
I know. I thought I had to focus everything.
Or I mean, you did do like a crazy amount of damage. Like if Joe doesn't, I mean, at the same time, you also used a lot of your stuff. Like
Yeah.
you used your big
I
AoE
used
buff
everything,
and
yeah.
all your one-shot
All
weapons.
my one-shot weapons are gone.
So like you did a lot of damage, but it was at a high cost.
It was.
If you had done better over here with
Yes.
your Ghost Kill, I think you'd be in
At
pretty good
least
shape.
he's distracted one knight from coming my way.
Yeah.
So it might help me later on if I survive another turn.
Well, yeah, he's not like 1/4 your army.
Yeah.
So an entire night being distracted by him is pretty good.
End of the Imperial Knight movement phase. I spent 1 command point on Machine Spirit Resurgent. It's a Quester Mechanicus stratagem. And I get to pick one of my units, and until the end of the turn, I use the top row of the model's damage table. So I used it on the Valiant, and it moved up, so now its guns are all in range. I brought all of the range 12 guns up, so they would be in range of the broadsides, and the Conflagration Flamer is now in range of pretty much most of the Tau units in the Ruin. Move the 2 Warglaves up. This unit of broadsides is now within half range, so it gets the 2d6 for its damage roll. And I move the Warden slightly, just slightly closer to the Tau lines. And the Errant I just moved up so it cannot fail its charge later this turn. Starting off the shooting phase, I'm going to have the Valiant is going to fire its harpoon, its 4 meltaguns into the unit of broadsides, and then it'll fire one of its shield breaker missiles, its twin siegebreaker cannon, and the Conflagration Flamer are going to fire into the Storm Surge. So I'll start off with the shots onto the broadsides. So 4 meltaguns. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-4.
Okay. 4+ invulnerable save. This is on the Storm Surge, right?
No, broadsides.
Broadsides? Okay, they have no invulnerable save then. So it's -4. So do they still get their 6 up?
You got 5 up.
5
You didn't
up.
move.
Oh, yeah, because I'm covered.
Thank you.
1 goes through.
6. 3.
You should have shot the harpoon first.
Now the harpoon. Watch it miss.
Wherever you should have shot first, because you
Hits.
you had a chance to kill the other one.
So wounding on 2s. I will command point that.
No. No.
Wounds. So that is -6 AP, 10 damage,
Oh, he's gone.
and the target unit suffers an additional D3 mortal wounds.
Roll your D3.
1.
So the other one's got 5 wounds left.
Okay. And then all of the fire onto the Storm Surge. So Conflagration Cannon gets 12 shots. Toughness 8.
On the Storm Surge?
Yeah.
I believe so. I'm double checking now. T7.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yikes.
So that is 7 wounds.
Okay.
-2 AP.
So it looks like 4 pluses. Where's invuln? To go through.
2 damage each.
So he's taking 4.
And then the twin Siegebreaker Cannon. 2d3. 4. Hitting on 3s. All hit. Wounding on 4s. 1. -1 AP.
4 up. Good.
And then the shield breaker missile. Missed. Okay. So I'll do the Knight Errant next.
Okay.
It will fire the thermal cannon onto the Cold Star.
It's Ghost Kill.
Ghost Keel. Onto the Ghost Keel and the Heavy Stubber on the drones. So Heavy Stubber first. 1 hit. 1 wound.
They have a 4-up save, don't they?
I think so. It might be a 5-up. I'm looking right now. There it is. 4-up. Nope. Dies.
Just one of them?
Yep.
Then the Thermal Cannon. 4 shots. Hitting on 5s.
No, you within 6.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
within 6. I'm sorry.
So is it still -1, or do the drones? The
Nope.
drones don't affect
Let me see the stealth field on the drones. No, the drones thing still works. Models shooting a stealth drone within 3 inches of any other stealth drone. Subtract 1 from their hit rolls.
3 wounds. -4 AP.
Okay. He will use his 4-up invulnerable. He's good.
Nice.
He won't be good when he gets assaulted.
You get Overwatch at least.
Yeah. Next, the Warglaive will fire its gun on broadside. So, D3, 1, hitting on 3s, hits, wounding on 3s, nothing.
You've got a singular fire warrior here too, don't forget.
Yeah. The other Warglaive will fire into the other unit of broadsides. 1 shot. Hitting on 3s. Hits. Wounding on 3s. Wounds. -4.
-4 on the broadside?
Yep.
So 5 up from cover. Nope. Goes through.
D6.
Aren't you within half range?
Oh, yeah. 5.
And was it this squad or that squad?
That's good.
So 5 wounds, so he's got 1 wound left.
The Warden will fire all of his shots into the Storm Surge. So he gets 14 shots from the Avenger Gatling Cannon. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. 3.
3 4-up saves. Oh, all 3 go through.
2 damage each.
Okay, so he is down to 10, which moves him down a threshold.
And then the Iron Storm is D6. 2 shots. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. So the last shooting is the Warglaive. He'll fire one of the autocannons at the Lone Fire Warrior to try and get first blood, and then the other one will fire at the next unit.
Okay.
So, shots on the lone guy. 5. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. Minus 1 AP.
You don't want to shoot the other one at the broadsides? Because he only has 1 wound left.
Hey, that would have been the better idea.
You can do that. 2 wounds, minus 1 AP on the...
Yeah.
So 4 up. He dies.
That was
First
close.
blood.
Alright, so
I
2D,
got a command reroll that.
2D3 on the broadside. 5 shots. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Negative.
-1.
Okay. So 2 up. Good.
And then that is all of the shooting. So the Knight Errant is going to declare charge.
All right. D3 on the Fusion Collider. 3.
Uh-oh.
Looking for my 3 6s here. 1. Wounds.
5 up. Takes it.
6.
Nice.
Oh, I double 6'd it. That's what I need now.
Takes all 6.
Okay. And the Fusion Blasters. No, I was not as lucky. I can't complain about 6 wounds on an Overwatch, though.
Can you move him in?
Were you also sounding the drum?
I did not specify that I was, but I should have.
You can if you want. You don't have to. That drone may kill you, though.
I'll assault both of them.
The drone just died. I interrupt with the drone.
So I would do 4 Reaper Chainsword attacks onto the suit.
What about the drum?
2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds.
Are they mortal wounds?
No.
Okay.
-3 AP.
4 up and vulnerable saves. 1 goes through.
6 damage.
Okay, he's got 4 left.
And that's all my attacks.
Okay.
Do you have anything to mark how much damage you took, Joe? Give me 1 for Craig as well.
So now I had my. He's got 4 left. So that knocks me down. So I only get 2 attacks. 5 up. 1 hit. Strength 6. Oh, it's a wound, baby. No AP.
Good.
And then the drone. Nope. Okay.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Sadly, out of secret missiles this turn, but I will see what I can do. The Ghost Keel over there fell back from combat. Used a command point to use stimulant injector, so he's still firing as if he hadn't lost any wounds. And then I used my repair systems on my Storm Surge and got a 1 on a D3, so he's up to 11, so he is now no longer down a tier. I believe I will start off with Ghost Keel, firing its weapons at the knight over there. So first off, D3 for the Fusion Collider. That'll be 3. Looking for 4 pluses. Oh, 1. And then wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
5 up. Goes through.
So let's see how many. 4.
Takes 3.
Okay. And now the 2 Fusion Blasters. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Takes it.
6.
Takes 5 more.
I need another dice to signify damage. Taken 14 wounds.
Cadre Fireblade onto the Knight Valiant. Marker Light. Hits. You got some Marker Light dice over there, Dan?
Yeah. There's one there.
Alright. Skyray is going to fire both of its Marker Lights at the other knight, and it will fire its SMS at the Valiant. Yep. 2 marker lights. 1 hits. SMS. And then I reroll just ones with 1 marker light, right, Dan?
Yes.
Looking for 5s. 1. No negative, because it's the Skyway. Good. Okay. Now the broadside will fire, the single broadside will fire its SMS and its high yield at the Valiant. Nothing from the SMS. High yield. Looking for 5s. 2 at -2. D3 damage.
4 up. Both go through.
6.
It's dead.
Okay.
See if it explodes. He does not explode.
The 4 up not do it? Or you
No,
use
that's
the
with
strategy?
a stratagem.
That's hot though. That's cool.
I'm going to use 2 command points for the House Tyrannus stratagem, Our Darkest Hour. So on a 4+, on a 4+ at the end of the phase, he gets set back up. Nope.
Do you have a command point to reroll it?
Nope.
Yikes. So it's Slay the Warlord. It's a tie game again.
Alright. Marker light from the squad over here onto the warden. And then the other 4 guys firing onto the armiger. Marker light first. Hits. Puts them up to 2, right?
Yeah. You can shoot Seeker missiles at him now, Greg.
That's right. 1 wound on the armiger.
Good.
Okay. Same thing from the other squad there. Marker light first onto the warden. Hits.
Up to 3.
Nothing. First squad up top. Marker light onto the warden. Hits. Fire warriors onto the armiger. Okay. 2.
Good.
Okay. And the last squad of fire warriors, same thing. On the warden marker light, misses.
Was it a 1?
No, it was a 3.
Uh,
I know. I was going for it. And there's no more marker lights left to be fired. I could have used the strategy. No, it's not worth it. 2. No negative.
Good.
Okay. Is there anything within 18 of this guy? Nope.
you ever gonna shoot those
Nope, I know.
airburst fragmentation projectors or whatever?
I will use my last command point to do reroll to wounds from my commander onto the storm. No, it's a battle suit. I can't. It's not a battle suit, I mean. You told me about that.
No, I asked if it was.
Let me double check wording.
I said, Greg, is it a battle suit? And you said yes.
Yeah, and then I said I'm just lying, because I lie a lot. Command and control node. Yeah, just the battle suit, so I can't do it. So that's fine. So I will just shoot at the warden with my storm surge. So first off, the cannon. Got a 1, so I will use that last command point now.
Oh, you're to get a 1 for your number of shots.
Yep.
Like, Greg,
will it be another 1? Oh, it's a 6.
That's a bit better.
That was killer. You got a 1 there, though. And looking for 3s. 4. At -4.
All good.
All good.
Nice.
Defeated me yet again. Now the 46 cluster rockets.
Oh no, not the cluster rockets.
Wow, that was really good. 16, 21 shots.
It's a bit better than last time.
Thank you, sir.
If only you had 5 marker lights on them.
I know. Five at -1.
4. Fails 1.
Okay. SMS from him. Oop.
Takes 1. Knock.
All those hits for 1 damage.
I know, right? Nothing from the SMS. Broadsides onto the armature here. SMS first, then high yield. Oh, he wasn't marked lit, so this one was. No, he was so used to mark lights.
I don't know if that's true, Greg.
Well, this game has been. I shot everything at one thing, basically. Or that 4 was good because he's a light one. Okay, all -1.
4. Fail 2.
Now the high yield.
Takes 1.
Okay.
Put him down to 9.
The 9 looks like a 6 on this dice. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Five, -1 or -2. This is how you go.
No, it's because of the target lock.
Oh yeah.
Fail 3.
Okay. They're D3 each. 6.
7.
7. Sorry, I can't count.
Takes 6.
This is the same one?
Yeah.
Alright, and then last but not least, the commander. High output burst cannon. Twos. On the armor, I'm sorry. 2 at -1.
4. Takes 2.
And the missile pod.
Yep.
One. At -2, D3 damage.
He's dead. Oh, well, roll your damage. Might survive.
1.
Nope. Doesn't explode.
And I'm not going to assault with the ghost keel, so I've evened the odds a little bit. And we'll see what happens.
So with a third of the Imperial Knight models removed from the board, starting to kind of run low on stuff to be able to shoot, the Knight Errant continued after the suit, knocking in until one of them is dead at this point. I moved the 2 remaining armigers up. This guy's now in melter range with both of his weapons. The other one moved up, so its melter gun is in range. And the Night Warden just stayed back because all of his guns except his melter are already in range. And I need him to hold an objective for me. So, going to start off shooting with the Knight Errant, firing the heavy stubber on the drone, and then the thermal cannon on the suit. Heavy stubber. 2 hits. 1 wound.
4 up. Good.
Thermal cannon. 2 shots. Hitting in 5. Nothing.
Okay.
The Warglaive is going to fire its main gun at the Storm Surge, and then it's going to fire its melter gun at the broadside. So D3 on the Storm Surge.
Joe, you were hitting on 4s, not 5s, because only -1 on the ghost kill because you're within 6.
He's down at threshold.
Oh, okay.
So D3. 3. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
And that was onto the
Storm Surge.
Storm Surge. Any negative?
-4.
Okay. It's 4 up invul. 1 goes through.
6. And then melt again on the...
Down to 5. I believe you may be down 2 tiers, but I'm not sure.
And then the melt again on the broadside. Hits. Wounds.
And what's the...
-4. You get your 5 up.
Okay. Nope.
4.
4.
He's got 1 left.
And then the Helverin is going to fire its weapons at the other unit of broadsides.
Okay.
Going to fire the autocannon first. This is going to be 4.
Storm Surge is in its last tier.
3, 2, 4, 7.
The Storm Surge can blow up, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 wound on the broadsides.
Negative.
You get your save.
Good.
Then the melt gun. Hits. Wounds.
On the broadside again?
Yep.
The single or the double team?
Double team.
Okay. Goes through?
So he just dies.
Yeah.
Dies.
And then the Warden is going to fire all of his guns at the Storm Surge.
Going for that explosion.
Just want to take it out. So, 14 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Did you put your extra shots for the 6s?
I haven't forgotten
Well, yeah,
that.
you
So,
have the 2. I don't think you messed any of them up.
I didn't do it last.
Well, no, I meant that time. I don't think you lost any 6s. Well, you're doing your 2 extra shots with it, right?
Yeah, I'm doing the extra shots. So that is 7 wounds. Minus 2 AP.
Okay.
Just gotta get 3 of them through.
4 ups. 2 go through. No, 3 go through. Let me read it. What if it explodes? Well, let me roll it.
This is a 6.
Nope. I don't believe it blows. Nope, only at a 6.
It's too bad. It would have been glorious.
It would have.
That would have been your punishment for grouping up around it.
It served me well this game.
Yeah. If you had done the reroll to wound stratagem from the commander,
Yeah,
it would have been
but,
like the ultimate.
but he's not a battle suit, so he couldn't have done it.
Yeah. If he could have, though, it
Oh,
would have been glorious.
And then the errant is going to declare a charge over there into just the suit, because I won't be able to get within an inch of the drone. And then the warglaive is going to declare a charge onto this unit of fire warriors.
He's got for the greater good.
I know.
Alright.
Gotta go for the big plays now.
Ghost kill first. D3. 2. Nothing. And then the 2 on top. Nothing. Over here, I'll greater good everything that's within 6. I don't think the vehicle has it anyways. Okay.
Remember the ones within 6 of the cadre, Fireblade get 3 shots.
Yeah. So that one squad and the squad on top.
Did you assault the drone as well, Joe?
No, I wouldn't be able to get in with the edge of the board. I don't think.
Okay.
Alright, so the first squad. Can't argue with 5 6s.
Pretty good.
Need 5s. 2.
3 up. 6 up. Takes 1.
Okay. Next squad. They get the extra from the cadre. Oh no! I fumbled. Four.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And the squad on top. What'd I knock over?
So you leaning against the table, the entire thing wobbled a little bit. I had visions of these knights coming crumbling down. Oh, okay. I see the name you're going for. I think. How many attacks does he get?
What you can do is sweep attacks.
I don't know what
2?
it is.
He gets I think, multiple attacks instead of his.
Oh, yeah. So he gets like 2 attacks instead of 1.
Takes note.
Yeah, so you can take 2 at a lower profile.
Commander, missile pod. So 2 at -2. D3 damage.
Both go through.
4.
Takes all 4.
Burst cannon. Nothing. And then the broadside. That's a mess. Nothing. High yield. Nothing. Whew. That's it. Send them in. I tried.
Yeah.
I did really well with my overwatching. What's he got? 6 left?
Yep. I'll do the Warglaive first. He's going to use his Reaper Chain Cleaver for a sweep attack.
Okay.
So he makes 2 hit rolls for each attack instead of 1. So he gets 8. Hitting on 4s now. Wounding on 2s. 4 wounds. Minus 2 AP.
So 5s. 1 die. Or 3 die, 1 not lives.
You see?
Yep. Or actually, I don't want to do that, do I? Because then...
I mean, you're going to pile in.
That's right. Okay.
And then Knight Errant.
Okay.
4 attacks. With his Reaper Chainsword. No hits. Of course.
I mean, he's hitting at like 5 now, isn't he?
Oh, he's hitting on 4s.
Oh.
I rolled all 1s and 2s.
So the Ghost Keel is... 2 5s. Nothing. Now the 2 strike team members. Does the Shasui get an extra attack? He does. So 5s by 6s. Nope. Leadership, they are 7 with the sergeant. I lost 3. Got a 6. So they're dead.
Actually, I guess Joe would have done his pilot move before you did yours.
So, still can't kill that 1 suit. Despite, like, 400-point guy going after him.
He can consolidate into that broadside, can he?
Well, Joe would have consolidated before you piled
Okay.
in. So I think... I mean, they were here. He has to move closer to the
But
closest.
then I would have left the closest ones there. Then.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, so we survived another turn. We're going to keep firing away. The Ghost Keel fell back. He's flying. So he is now BS5 because he's going to take the effects because I have no more command points. So no more stimulant injected for him. And he's feeling it. He's sweating in there. He's not feeling good. The D3 for the Cascade. 3 shots. Hitting on 5s. Nothing. Now the 2 fusion blasters shoulder mounted. Oh, 2 hits. Nothing. 2 1s. How many points is that knight over there, Joe?
Like 400 something.
Okay, and he's 199, so there's like 600 points of model over there that have been going the whole game.
And
With,
this has been, I would say, like the biggest failure of like both our sides. That like I can't kill stuff, you can't kill stuff. Like it's taking knights to kill units of fire warriors.
It's ridiculous. The shooting has been, with the exception of my first turn, garbage. So back onto here. Both marker lights onto the armature from the Skyray, and then it's going to fire its SMS. Marker lights, 1 hits. SMS. It's on 3s. Two saves. No AP.
Yep.
Good. Marker light from the back squad here. I don't believe that they're in rapid fire range. They are. So from the cadre, they get an extra shot with the rapid fires, right?
Yeah. Did you hit him with one marker light?
Yep.
Right? So you probably should have shot the cadre at him first, right?
I could shoot the cadre. I guess I haven't shot any fire warrior squads.
Well, I mean, the cadre, if you're going to shoot him at the marker light, shooting his first would be best. Because
that's 2, because I could reroll. You're correct. Yeah. There's a low IQ play, and I make so many high IQ plays. I know it's shocking to all our viewers. So the cadre into him. Hits. He's got 2 marker lights on him. I can now fire my missiles. Marker light from the far back squad. Hits. That's 3 on him. Now they're going to rapid fire.
Super rapid fire.
Mm-hmm. Rerolling 1s. Oh, God. Get those out of there. Looking for 5s. Four of them.
Yep. 6 up. Takes 1.
Okay. The squad next to the commander. Marker light in first. Oh, he missed. Oh, that's all over for the marker light game. But they shall still rapid fire. Bad. Yeah. Three.
Good.
Last squad, fire their marker light. Hits. So he's got the illustrious 4 marker lights on.
That was it for the marker light.
Well, I can't get the 5 on him now.
Oh.
Is what I meant.
I was confused. Imagine how the audience feels.
Well, yeah, I know. Well, I think some of them may be paying attention. Maybe. At this point, probably not. I didn't even get my marker light benefit. I didn't roll any 1s. This is terrible.
So they've all been wasted, is what you're saying.
2. Of course. I shouldn't even have fired any of them.
Good.
Had I done what you said, though, I still wouldn't have made my 5 up. So now, the broadside. SMS.
They have 12 wounds, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was counting up on the wounds, and now you're counting down, so I want to make sure we're on the same page.
4 at -1.
Fails 1.
Okay. And he really did fail 1. And now the high yield. One at -2. D3 damage.
Good.
Nope, you're good. Commander.
Speaking of failures of shooting.
Doing the missile pod first. Nothing. The burst cannon. One at -1.
All right. Good.
Okay. Last broadside, I don't believe he could see him with his yield. So he will fire the SMS on that one and the high yield at the one in front of him. SMS! Oh, reroll that one. Nope. Could take him out right here. Nope, 1. At -1.
Get.
Okay. And the high yield. Oh man, too bad I don't have marker light. That's what I should have done with that last marker light too. Since I could. That's a high IQ play though.
It would have been.
High yield. 2 at -2.
5 up. Takes both.
D3. 4.
Takes 4.
Okay. That's it for me.
So that was so you did 6 wounds.
You did 2
and 4, and
4.
that's it. So 4 wounds with all your shooting. If you've literally only moved 3 bottles the entire game, right?
Yeah.
No one over here has moved an inch.
I wish I had had my points to take my guardsman. At least then stuff would be dying.
Yeah.
And that was
Nothing is dying.
This is the glory of an Imperial Knight game.
the Omegers have continued to move in, move the Helvern up. He's now sitting on the objective over here, and he's brought his melter gun into its melter effectiveness on this broadside. The Warglaive moved up, so that depending on how well the Warden does, clearing out the guys nearby, he can shoot at the commander. The Knight Errant is just going to continue going after the suit until he's dead. And hopefully with his death, take down the suit. So, going to start off with the Helvern, shooting into the broadside with all of its weapons. So, 4d3 for the autocannons. Hitting on 6s. They're hitting on 3s.
That's a big difference.
I was going to say 6 shots hitting on 3s. 2 wounds.
5 ups?
Regular
Is that
save.
one? Okay, regular save. Oh my god.
3 damage.
Yikes.
And then the Meltagun. Hits. Wounds.
Uh-oh. Glory.
Oh my god. What'll it be?
Could be anything. It could even be a 2.
Oh! Goes through.
6.
He's dead.
Vaporized.
And then I'll do the Knight Errant onto the Ghost Keel. So, heavy stubber on the drone again.
You'll never hit me.
And thermal cannon on the suit. Heavy stubber. Doesn't hit. Cannon. 6 shots. Hitting on 5s.
Uh-oh.
You'll make your 4 up in bones again, Greg.
Or Joe, what wound?
1 wound.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's all good, baby.
Told you. Liar, Greg. Alright. And then the Warden is going to fire the Gatling Cannon onto the unit of Fire Warriors, and the Ironstorm Missile Pod onto the broadside.
Those fire warriors, though, they're in deep cover on the street.
The optical camo is
That's
working.
right. Urban.
That urban green they're wearing.
I know, right? They're on gray street, but their camo's green. It makes it so hard for the sensors to pick them up.
They had grass on their base, especially.
Well, there's grass in urban environments.
Especially this one.
Wounding on 2s.
Did you do 6s to give you extra hits?
It did.
Nice.
You got 14 wounds, Greg.
All right.
At -2. Shot 14 shots, and I got 4 6s with 4 misses.
Feels good.
And it's negative what?
-2.
So I need 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. It was closer than I thought it would be.
That's pretty good rolling.
And then the Ironstone Missile Pod.
That was legitimately close, not losing though.
3. 2 hits. Toughness 5.
On the broadside?
Yeah.
I believe so.
2 wounds.
Yep. Negative?
1.
Okay. So 2 up saves. Good.
The Armiger will fire both its melta-guns into the broadside.
Broadside's deadlier than the commander. Commander's better at grabbing objectives, but broadside's way deadlier.
Yeah. Fire all the shots into the broadside. So D3 for the 1 gun, 1 shot. So 2 shots hitting on 4s. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
Negative 4. Okay. 5 up. Nope. Goes through. He's dead. He's only got 1 left.
Nice.
Although you could still roll your multi-damage if you so desire.
I'm good. And then the Knight Errant is going to charge the drone in the suit.
Alright. Here we go. Can he do it? The D3. 2 shots. Nothing. And then the 2 from the top. Nothing. Bring it in for hugs.
Movement 6. And he is going to attack with his Titanic feet this time.
You want to hit the drone?
He will do one of his attacks towards the drone.
Okay.
Stomping you.
So, 3 attacks. The Titanic feet on the drone. Hitting on 4s. I'll hit. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds. Minus 2.
On the suit?
On the feet.
On the
yeah. On the drone.
Nothing. He's dead.
And then 9 attacks onto the suit.
Stompy, stompy.
How can you crush him if you can't see him?
Three wounds.
Oh, you're not going to kill him.
Takes 1.
D3.
Oh, 1.
Aw.
Come on.
You still gotta lose 1 more to go down a tier.
You killed the drone, though. That's that's the important part.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
I mean, that went pretty
Alright.
good for you. Outside of this, like, this almost went perfectly.
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh.
Okay. The ghost keel fell back. The commander finally got off his butt and moved. So we'll start off with the ghost keel first. D3. 3. Looking for 5s. Wow, 3. Looking for 4s. 1.
5 up. Good.
The fusion blasters. 1 hit. Oh yeah, I gotta wound you before you save. Oh, we can find out next week. Oh, I wounded.
5 up.
Good. Oh, you're good. All right, I'm really happy for you. Cadre Fireblade onto the 4 wound armature. Marker light. He moved, hitting on 5. Or no, 4 because he's a better BS. 1 marker light on it. Now we're gonna rinse and repeat. Well, first off, I guess the SMS and marker lights from the Skyray. Marker lights. So just 1. That sucks. SMS.
You roll 2 2s?
I rolled a 2 and a 3, but it's only reroll 1s.
Isn't he BS3?
1 hit. Yeah, so 1 hit.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 marker lights, but I can't get the...
I got you.
I know I'm confusing you, and I'm sorry. I understand what I'm doing that's confusing you too. But I won't stop doing it. One.
3 up. Good.
Okay. And I guess this squad will shoot at him, except for the marker light. Marker light. Nope.
If only the marker light went on the other one.
I know, right? Now the squad. Oh, almost cheated you. Nothing. And then the other squad, I guess it doesn't matter. So, we'll fire, we'll just fire them all rapid fire. No marker light. But on to the one with 4 wounds. Looking for 5s. One.
3 up. Yeah. Good.
You're good. All right. Now the commander on him. Miss pod. 2 hits. 1 wound. -2.
5 up. Fail.
D3. 2.
Takes 2.
Okay. High yield missile pod. Or no, high yield burst cannon, I'm sorry. And I need 5s. They'll be at -1. 4. Let's get to it. Oh, feel no pain time. Oh.
Who's dead?
Does he explode?
He does not.
Alright, that's it for me. We're on to the hopefully final turn.
Why do you want it to end, Greg? You don't want to see how this battle goes on forever?
The endless combat.
Well, if the Imperial Knight Army cut in half, I'm just going to continue as I have been. Knight Errant, who's going to take down that suit, hopefully, now that there's no penalty to hitting it. The Knight Warden moved over to plant himself over the objective so Greg can't get within 3 inches of it to contest it. And the remaining Armiger just moved over slightly to make it a little more difficult for Greg to just move over and try and take it from me. So, going to start off the shooting with the most interesting thing, which is the Knight Errant. Onto the suit. He's going to fire the heavy stubber at it as well this time. So, heavy stubber. Nothing. Thermal cannon. Nothing. This knight will fire all of its weapons onto this squad of fire warriors.
He's invisible.
So,
That Tau Tech, baby. You don't get more high IQ.
wounding on 2s. So 6 wounds, -1 AP.
D3 damage each.
3 damage each.
Oh, yeah, just 3. That's like way better.
3 die.
The Meltagun.
He wants to leave with him, Greg.
And then the Warden is going to shoot the Avenger Gatling Cannon at this squad. And the missiles are going to fire at the other squad.
All right.
Now these guys are actually in cover. That's pretty cool.
Cadre Fireblade needs it because he moved.
It's true. And he's the only one kind of in camo. Like, he's got a gray cloak, he's got a gray
Well, because
base.
he's themed to my army for my Sparks items.
I shot 14 shots and I got 16 hits.
Well,
That's awesome.
how do those numbers check out?
So 12 at -2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're done.
And then the missiles. 6. 6. Wounding on 3s. 1. -1 AP.
On the other squad. Dead. All right.
And does he charge in?
Of course.
He has to.
You charge a Greg Fusion.
Well, if I charge, then Greg gets to double.
D3.
usually if I fail. to
If he
kill.
failed to kill.
3. 5s. 1.
You need 6s.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
Overwatch.
I forgot it was Overwatch. I totally missed. And 2 up top, missed. All right.
You move him in. He's going to stomp again.
I forget what phase it is over there. It's endless.
They've slowly been moving back across the table. They started all the way over here, and they made it this far together.
I've dragged him off of his objective. His duty.
He abandoned his post. How many wounds?
4. Oh, 2 go through at least.
That's
Only 2.
2d3.
Uh-oh.
3 wounds left.
He's
Got him.
dead.
Finally!
I wonder if he can explode.
It cost
I don't
him-
think so.
15 wounds. And doing nothing the rest of the game, but he killed 2 drones in the suit.
Yeah. And that Ghost Kill
No-
super
no
earned his points.
explosion.
The
He's
Ghost
just
Kill
gone.
super earned his points back, but you did it. Are you consolidating in? That's a crisis commander right
Might
there.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you move him. I'm scared to move him.
All right, morale on the single fire warrior left. Got a 4. He's dead. 1 over.
And now look, we're tied up in models, Greg.
It's true. Okay, so it's the bottom of turn 5. However, so unlikely, I'm going to try to kill this armiger so that Joe loses this objective. The commander over there has 1 objective. He has Linebreaker, and I have Slay the Warlord. Joe's Night Warden has 1 objective, and he has First Blood, and this armiger has this one. So
So if you kill this guy and it ends, you win.
and if not, and it ends, it's a tie. But Joe has way more points than me on a battlefield, so he wins. But
Well, no, I mean, if you don't kill him and it ends, Joe wins. Cause he has
oh yeah,
two
he's got
objectives
2, and then
And Lightbreaker.
yes,
So you have to kill him and it ends.
and I have Slay the Warlord,
And
Linebreaker, and an objective. So I have 3, and Joe has.
You have 5. I currently have
Oh, okay,
8.
that's right. They're worth more than 1.
Yeah, we're 3.
All right, here we go. Marker lights and then SMS on the armiger. 1 marker light hits. He won't be able to benefit from it though.
You don't need to, Greg. You can do this.
SMS. All I need is 5s. 2.
That's close.
No
That's almost
negative.
8.
Good.
And then the Fireblade Cadre, or Cadre Fireblade. Oh, let's reroll that one. 1.
Good.
You
And then who rolls to see if it ends?
That was really close, Greg. You almost got it.
I know.
Go ahead.
It goes on. Okay, so we're just gonna wrap it up. I conceded. I'm not gonna watch Joe's Knights slaughter what's left of my forces. Yeah, I mean, I did what I thought. I could have played a little bit better. I made some mistakes here, but the new Knights seem really cool. Joe, how do you like the new little guy with the auto guns?
And it gives them some nice amount of, like, heavy, medium fire
Yeah.
to, like, attack troops, and a flat 3 damage is always useful.
And how'd you like the Valiant? Even though...
The Valiant seems nice. It's unfortunate that there's no way to, like, get them in super quickly. Like, the Armigers, there's a stratagem that you can, like, outflank them. But you kind of just have to run the Valiant up. And with it being short range, like, if we were doing a Hammer and Anvil, it'd take him, like, 2 full turns to get in range of anything.
Yeah, I wanted to pick Hammer and Anvil for our deployment.
Nice long walk for the Knights.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit better.
This game seemed particularly crazy with the dice rolls. Like, there's a lot of, like, really
Yeah,
bad
well,
rolls.
again, the always being in cover was nice for me. I hadn't used that sept before. It's, you know, and then neither myself or Joe rolled very well with our damage.
Yeah. I think there's some wonky target prioritization, but the dice rolls are also really crazy.
I just targeted who you told me to target.
Well, that's not true. Maybe I'm not talking about the targets you chose. Or I guess ordering of weapons was weird sometimes. But
Knights,
do the Knights feel like an army now?
no, they seem like an army. I don't know what would be best to pair them with, because of the way the Codex has it. You only get the command benefit from the super heavy detachment if you have 3 of the big guys. So the Armigers are kind of worthless for that. So I don't know if it'd be better to, like, take Imperial Astra Militarum or something instead to give some more bodies on the field, and then you get the option of, like, taking different heavy weapons.
Yeah, so to an extent, it's either take 3 Knights, 3 of the big ones, or 1. Right, just as a super heavy auxiliary and not get the command benefits.
But if Greg's Dread Knights is anything, I don't need 1 Valiant, I need at least 3.
All the relics and stratagems and stuff seem really cool. Like, they seem to have really good relics.
In comparison to some of the other armies, like, a lot of their relics seem useful, and because of how the Knights are geared, like, each Knight variant has a relic that goes with it, like an improved thermal cannon, a gauntlet, a Reaper chainsword.
Well, then just the Endless Fury, I think, is the one you were using on your Warden.
Yeah, so just like 2 bonus shots, and then I forgot to do it turn 2, but I think I got like an extra like 15 or something hits with it, which helps when it's strength 7, 2 AP, 2 damage.
Yeah. So the Knights seem pretty cool.